Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 4 mistakes you're making when bench pressing. Now before we do that, go check out the Lean Muscle Protocol in the description. It's my new program I've just bought out, £15. Go check that out. That is going to help you build lean muscle as quickly and naturally and just the best way possible. It's the program I've run and have updated with over 5 years of progress and knowledge. So go check that out. Also go check out Amped pre-workout, Lucid supplements, code LEO, 10% off at checkout. Now, let's get into the video. So the first mistake you are making with bench press is your arch. Now you have to arch your back when bench pressing, right? I'm not saying you have to bench press like a powerlifter, that's completely different. But your back, your top of your back, so like your traps, is your launch pad. When you sink into the bench and you squeeze your lats in, that's when you're most stable. That's when you have a bounce pad to push off of. And people make this mistake with bench presses. They think it's a vertical movement, like down and up. It's actually more of a curve. It's more, say like the bench is up there, you're down there. It's more like this. It's this motion, right? So that arch is absolutely essential. You need to have your buttocks, your bum on the back of the bench, right? But the middle of your back should be curved. And that is the arch you want. And you want that to stay on the bench, ideally, for the whole movement. If it comes off slightly, it's not a big deal. But if you're absolutely bringing your butt off the bench, that's a sign that you're bench pressing too much or unsafely, perhaps. But it's a bit different if you're going for a 1 rep max, etc. But you know what I mean, when you're doing your sets, you shouldn't be having to do that. The next thing is something I've only learned just recently after 5 years of training, because I'm trying to increase my bench press while staying lean. It's the hardest movement to increase whilst you're not increasing your weight linearly with it. So you need to make sure, if you're trying to stay lean like I am, like a lot of people are, you need to be doing it strategically with bench press. Now you don't need to be going to failure. I often go like 2 sets, like as I said in my previous videos, 2 sets to failure, or even on compound lifts I do this, and it works for my other lifts, and I do progressively overload like that. But with bench press it's slightly different. I'm now doing 3 sets of 3 reps at about RPE, so how difficult it is, out of 10 at about 8. And I do that purely because I don't want my body to go to failure. I don't want my nervous system to go to failure. I just want my body to get used to that weight. It's a nervous system thing. You're more training your mind than your body in that situation. It's very important that you get your body used to that weight and you're not going to absolute failure on bench press. That is another thing. The third thing is hand placement. Now obviously the wider you go, the more you're going to be working your chest. The closer you go, the more you're going to be doing your triceps. I'm not saying you should have it like this. I'm not saying you should have it out there. But find what's best for you somewhere in between that. Like I tried a wider grip because I thought it'd be better for me. Turns out I couldn't even lift the bar off the bench. So I needed to come in a little bit more. And I'm more tricep dominant anyway. So that works better for me. But find out what grip is best for you. Make sure it's even either side. And make sure you do that. You make it equal by looking at the little thumb wraps that are around the bar. And that will give you a good indication of how equal your arms are either side. Most bars have that. I've never really encountered. Some of them are faded quite a lot of the time, but you know what I mean, like the rings around which you can wrap your hands around. That is there to make sure your grip is even, so you're not like here and like that on one side, because again, I've had that before. It's not a fun experience, especially when you're doing heavy weight, so make sure you are being careful with that. The fourth thing is leg drive. Now, leg drive plays an exceptional part in bench press if you want to be bench pressing your best amount of weight possible, your most supreme amount of weight for your body, your genetics, and who you are. The most weight. Who doesn't want to lift the most weight? So what you need to do is, you need to, when you're on the bench, to absolutely wrap your legs back and almost push upwards back. Like I said before, with this curvature, say the bench is there, you're there, it's that kind of movement. It's not straight vertical, it's there. You need to be pushing through your legs up the bench in that exact movement, because that's what's going to give you the most force to push that weight off of your chest. And the way you do that is you get locked up, you come back here on the bench, right? And you lock your legs up at the same time as well, and you're pushing backwards almost. You're pushing in that kind of curvature motion, which pushes you up the bench, not off the bench, not to the side, not straight up, more like that linear curve backwards. And that is what's going to make you lift the most weight. I hope this has been helpful. That was quite a short video, but I'm trying to compact a lot of value into one kind of snippet so you guys get the point, but I'm not boring you guys. So let me know if that has helped. Let me know if that works for you. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I shall see you later.